if you wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel.
Coach, I got to tell you, you should be jealous back in that studio because we have a beautiful late summer afternoon for football here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Whole line and got all 22-year-olds.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Yeah, this is the dumbest shit ever.
I don't know which one of you niggas idea this was.
Should shut up and just play the goddamn house on Madden.
Check, 59.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
This is the rookie from Oklahoma State, Justice Hill. And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line.
God, they gave me fucking C.J. Anderson as a running back, dog.
They gave me Mark Ingram.
Dog, what a switch.
and Adrian Peterson.
Dog.
A sizable gain there of 9 yards, but it's still third and long.
Cut, man.
I was like, dog, really? These running backs you give me?
Dog.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Murray with a 3rd and long. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Murray now. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, if you look at this Week 1 matchup on paper and you see the Titans' name next to the Browns' name, you're thinking, there can't be much history there. But if you factor in that the Titans used to be the Houston Oilers, well, there is good history there because these two franchises were division rivals in the old AFC Central. That was before the 2002 NFL realignment. So there is history, albeit way back in the rearview mirror.
You can know if you want to put County back out. County only at 89 now.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That one goes for 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
I'm going to put Tony back on linebacker.
Again, they'll throw with Murray.
Oh, come on, Murray.
But it's incomplete.
Touchdown,
Will Fuller was the intended target, and it's third down.
Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
On third down, it's Hill. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down. And Lambeau will put this one through.
I literally just had the ball. I didn't do shit with the
A lot
ball.
of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Set. 30 base. Hey, Echo.
You just gave me every weapon.
Shit, see, yeah, this nigga got Minshew up there.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Look, squeeze. Get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
On 2nd down, Minshew.
Oh my God.
One-handed.
Nigga just got moused.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
By Adam Thielen.
81 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead.
I shouldn't have clicked on the nigga.
Graham Gano on for the extra point.
Oh, they gave me fucking well.
He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
15,000 X Factor.
Man, I ain't got not one.
You got Clowney and Chandler Jones.
Man, Clowney is a superstar.
Man, they're
Kick
X
this one
Factor.
away, and off it goes.
Man, let's get me good, yellow dog.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Hey, wrong with nothing.
And an alley to run. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. First down, and it's Hill again. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Hill.
Oh, that's long.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Oh, sorry, but it's about to be closing up.
Here we go with Hill. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. He needed 2. He only got 1. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10.
Check nine.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get into the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Brody texted me and like, yeah, man, go ahead and give me the codes.
Go.
I was like, hey, man,
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down.
He was like, nah, just give me the somebody.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
Practice squad's really gonna hurt too.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Just like that.
Hey, box drop. Deep rip.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. Complete to Jones. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. Minshew, and this is caught. He hits Landry, and he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Slam.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Being chased out left. He'll run it. He'll get just a yard on the scramble in 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Undercrush.
I got 8.
Remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. That one is caught by Hunt. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Minshew. And he's got his man. That's
he's right there,
getting this
dog.
just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
I forgot. Y'all took on my face.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Hey, Delta.
55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch the backer.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Ready?
Now Minshew on 1st and 10.
There you go,
That'll
both.
be tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 49. Past the 20. And they will finally run him down, but not until he brings this one all the way back down inside the 10-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Mecole Hardman there to make the grab. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
Oh, boy. Oh, this
After by Lambeau, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7.
This nigga in the world.
And Lambeau now after the
I would have rather
touchdown.
given
He'll kick this one away.
a running back ball than a quarterback.
This
nigga's trying to make me throw the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But, boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Go, go, go. Small. 58's the mic.
On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
In your face.
Instead, they go empty backfield as they'll look to throw. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Man, that's the only one I got on the team, dog.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And take it right on the 30. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
The Bengals got Jordan Kittle and
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a 10th carry for him. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we are at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taking about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I saw Dalvin Cook juking play it.
The Colts. Damn, the Colts got
the Cleveland offense ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
I knew I should try some niggas with some New Jersey.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Shit, that nigga Tyler got Aaron Thomas, Mario Cooper, Marshawn Lynch, Juju, Phillip Rivers.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Let's go. 18 Gator.
Push him back. Push him back.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. And that pass is going to be intercepted by the All-Pro DB Desmond King. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. Landry, the intended target. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vic Beasley just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart things a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well in that play.
50-50 ball here, it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
58 to Mike.
X3. 218. Chop. Big rip.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Ain't nobody else over there.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Minshew. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Minshew.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Hey, Haywood.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Minshew, and he's going to go down again. Joey Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Lucky. Check 31.
Ready.
So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew.
Oh, nigga, let me pick it, dog.
And incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, Charlie.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike.
Look at me. Zipper. Hit it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And this is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Dude, you got kind of miss you, dog. Some things you just gotta punt.
They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Murray. And this one complete to Will Fuller. Touchdown, Titans. Will Fuller, 45 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love
You
slant
don't
routes
really know what the fuck
because
you're
it gets
getting
the ball in
yourself
their
into
hands so
until you
quickly
decide
and
you get your
oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
All my linemen carried. I want to look. I said, oh, shit.
Can take him into the end zone. That's fielded in the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Oh, I know I had that nigga on the team, too. Look at this defense.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Lets it fly for Thielen. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Zoo.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Rip left, rip left.
Hey, plan for this year, bro. You might have to stand the fuck up.
Go.
Out of the gun is Minshew. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Hey, Echo.
Go.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. Trying to get it to Landry there.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Andrew Billings never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Here's Murray.
Oh, my
Pressure
God.
gets to him again. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Vic Beasley picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Dustin Colquitt now. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Cameron Wake with a little wake-up call as he gets in there for the sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Pilot, 64, weak.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And now look at him go. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ronald Jones, 97 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. Gano the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock.
Now the ball comes
goddamn.
And this is picked up by the Browns.
Bro. Damn, Luke Cooper, dog.
Team football gets tested a little bit because
no, my nigga broke a tackle, and then Lucas just happened to be right there.
Sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Minshew sets to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A good pickup there on 1st as the screen pass gets
my nigga broke that tackle.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Hey, wahoo!
58, right over there, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, me and you all day.
Get it.
2nd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
36.
Under 10, 10. Hey, General West.
Check 24.
Yes. Snap.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Throwing on second down, Murray. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Back to throw, Murray. There goes a deep ball, end zone. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Will Fuller, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. They do tack on the extra point as well. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And Lambo now after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
That shit's working too.
I'm fucking second and 22.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
How the fuck around and do a Legends draft class, his first draft class.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Out of hand.
After the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative.
Oh, my God. No, wait till you see this play, people.
He is into the end zone.
Oh, my God.
Cleveland.
So that's pump for your ass,
84 yards. As they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes.
God.
The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Really?
I thought a nigga like this fake shit.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
If Loki on come, he really ain't got to make a good read.
Bro. Oh, then when nigga fumbled the ball. Bro, come on, dog.
Picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things,
you
want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11.
Check 50. Check 50.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Forced out to his left. And his first throw here is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yep. Hey, Foxtrot.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Lets it fly for Thielen.
Oh, give me that pick. Appreciate it. I'm going to cook on this
Desmond King. Boy, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end.
I see you, Jason Witten.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. The last time we saw Jason Witten on a football field instead of the broadcasting booth was, of course, 2 years ago, 2017. He had 63 catches, 560 yards, 5 touchdowns. It was his 11th Pro Bowl that season for a man who came into the league back in 2003. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
We gotta win Ricky.
To throw is Murray. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. This is going to be intercepted. Positioning, and it's picked off. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
I don't know if I should go get a quarterback or if I should go get a running back after this first drive.
Now Minshew. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
Check the backer. Check the backer.
Yo, go.
Silver.
Hey, go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He sets to fire. And got his man complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Hey, high 7.
Oh, here we go. Oh, Mike's 50. Let's go.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
I don't know the fuck out that ball.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Hey.
Hard.
You're not ready.
Steve Griffin.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, why did I need to come down? Oh, and they gave him 1 second left on the
It's a first down.
Oh, my gosh. I ain't seen that.
And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. And now an all rest on the right foot of their kicker. The clock showing just 1 tick.
Oh, and this
This
nigga got this
for the
nigga
win.
kicking field goals. Oh, this whole rap.
And it's good.
Give me a hickey.
Opening weekend of field goal